examiner and ask me questions.
Okay, first you can ask me question, then I'll.
Okay, I'll ask you questions. All
Okay, ma'am.
right, let me just pull up my questions here. So let's see. Okay, let me just adjust my thing here because, all right. Oh, by the way, do you like take advantage of the recording, like listening to yourself, how you spoke, and spot some uh, areas where you can improve?
Yeah, definitely. Listen the audio that you sent to me,
Yeah.
and I try to find out whether I'm doing a certain mistake in a certain part or not. So
Yeah.
I'm more into the finding the error, what error I'm doing in the while speaking.
Okay, that's good. That's nice. Okay, so which one do you prefer to? Do you want me to start with part one and then part two and then part three?
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay. First of all, let me grab my timer. Okay.
Okay.
Just quickly. And then maybe I will transfer to you the hosting if that's okay after this.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Oh, and by the way, do you want to host? Because you are regular and you can also host. You can split with Dave like
Uh,
three.
okay, I think from tomorrow I'll try.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yay, good
Okay.
news. So maybe you can
Okay.
host 3 days and Dave will host 4 days, or you 4 days,
Okay.
Dave 3 days. I don't know. You can. I'll talk to
Okay.
Dave. But even if Dave is hosting every day, you can also host like in a different time.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about this recently.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. I'm so happy. Okay, let's do this. Let's start with, we skip the what's your name and blah, blah, blah. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right, so let's start with neighbors.
Okay.
4 questions about neighbors. How well do you know the people you live next door to you? Oh, okay, sorry. Let me rephrase it. How well do you know the people who live next door to you?
Well, I know them very well because I've been living in the neighbor since my childhood. So I know those person who live next to my door. And there is one uncle, or his name is Ramu uncle. He is always there to help me as well as help our family member.
Okay, that's good. Next question. How often do you see them?
Yeah, I think I regularly see them because in the morning we just come out in the balcony and we say hi to everybody. Whenever I'm going to my work, I also see them in the road, passing the road. So every time, whenever I come out from the home, I usually see them because they are always trying to help us and they are always want to speak and communicate with us.
Okay, now next question. What kinds of problems do you people sometimes have? Okay, sorry. Let me do it again. What kinds of problems do people sometimes have with their neighbors?
I think in terms of the waste material, sometimes my neighbor are so bad at throwing those waste material. They try to throw waste material on the road. So I think because of these problems, there is sometimes dispute as well as a quarrel between the neighbor.
Okay, excellent. Now your last question for part one. How do you think neighbors can help each other?
Well, I think in different ways neighbor can help each other. When there is certain problem, let's take the example of if someone is sick, and they can help them to reach in the hospital, as well as when there is certain function or celebration in the society or neighborhood, they can come there and help them in terms of work.
Okay, Excellent. Now let's move to part 2, and I'll give you a cue card. Are you ready?
Yeah, just a minute.
I'm sorry?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Do you have a pen and paper so you can write?
Okay.
Okay, so your cue card is describe a competition. Competition in the university or your work or sports competition, any competition. Okay, describe a competition that you took part in, that you participated in. Describe. And then your bullet points, you have 4: what, how, what, and why. Okay, first, what kind of competition it was,
Okay.
how you found about it, how you found out about it.
Okay.
And then third one, what you had to do
Okay.
and what the prizes were. And last, explain why you chose to take part in this competition. Do you need 1 minute preparation?
Okay.
Okay, 1 minute preparation starts now. Oh, somebody's gone. There was one guy here, but he disappears. Okay, let me just say hello to my YouTube friends. Hello, guys. Thank you for watching. Okay, let me just... Who is coming in? Okay, let me... see. It's cloudy outside and it's a little bit... It's a bit shower. There's a bit... okay, it's raining, but not a lot of rain. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, your time is up. You can start now speaking, Bimal.
Okay,
2 minutes.
When talking about the competition in past, I had involved in different type of competition. So today I would like to talk about the one competition I had participated when I was studying in my secondary school. And the competition was the dance competition. So I heard this competition from the newspaper. There is one local newspaper in our town where in certain occasions they just manage and maintain the competition within the culture as well as within the town. So I think the dance was related to the traditional dance. We have different types of traditional dance in our locality, and I'm very much fond about dancing, and dancing is my hobby as well because I used to dance from my childhood. Now also I dance, but in past I used to dance a lot because I believe that dance helps not only be to become physically fit, but also it helps to be mentally fit. So I think there was one competition in my society where there were 10 different participants taking part in the competition, and the competition was so head-to-head competition, all were good on the dance. And my turn came after the third dancer. I was in the third in the row, and I performed my dance that is related to the traditional of our culture, and it is also related to similar to the break dance. So I performed the dance well in that competition. And also I think I just waited for the result because I was so nervous I couldn't give my 100% in that competition. So
Okay. Time is up. All right, you did well, Bimal. Yay. And now we can give a chance to Khalil. Khalil, are you there?
Okay.
Is it okay, Bimal? And you will be the
Okay,
examiner for him. Khalil, you can mute your...
So,
Yeah. Do you want to unmute? Sorry. Do you want to unmute? Khalil. Hello, Khalil. How do you pronounce the name? Or while waiting for him, you can ask me questions, Bimal.
okay, so I'll ask from part one, okay?
Okay.
So it's related to bicycle, okay?
Bicycle. Okay.
Bicycle. How popular are bicycles in your hometown?
Oh, it's extremely popular because
Okay.
I think every household has got a bicycle, at least. Like if it's not for adult bicycle, it's for kids bicycles. So it's that's how it is. That's how popular it is.
So how often do you ride a bicycle?
Oh, depends on here in Canada. Oh, living in Ottawa, because we have a winter season that's dragging too long, so it's hard to ride my bike. But when there's no snow on the ground, I pretty much ride my bike every day.
So do you think that bicycles are suitable for all ages?
I do, absolutely, because in many countries, every family would go out for riding bicycles, like the whole family. That's one of the things that they do as to bond as a family. So there is the mom, the dad, and let's say three kids riding their bicycles all together.
So what are the advantages of bicycle compared to car?
Well, the advantage, if I had to name one, it would be it's environmental friendly or environment friendly, because it's it doesn't consume any gas compared to cars, and cars can pollute the environment. So that's the advantage of a bicycle, is it's clean. It's clean for the environment.
So now we are in part two, okay?
Okay.
So are you ready for part two?
Sure.
So the question is, describe a person who has done a lot of work to help other people.
Okay.
So you should say who this person is or was, where this person lived or lives, what she has done to help people,
Mm-hmm.
and explain how you know about this person.
Okay. So I can just speak right away, Bimal.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 minutes. You can set the time now.
Yeah, I can set the time.
To be honest, I have a few people that I know of who are very helpful. But if I had to describe one, it would be Richard Latimer. Richard Latimer is one of my neighbors. He lives just across the street from me. One of the things that he likes to do to help others, especially now or since the outbreak of the pandemic, he's been contacting his friends, especially elderly individuals, and offer them to do groceries for them. And one day he helped, I think that was 2 months ago, he helped an elderly woman. And the woman was so scared with the virus, right? And it's like uh, the woman was always scared of seeing people. But then this woman is what is noteworthy about this woman, she trusts Richard Latimer a lot, because she knows him, that he is a very kind man. And so Richard brought some groceries to her. What is also the thing, one of the things that I like about Richard is he's a quiet person. Although he's very intelligent, he's got an Asperger syndrome. And if you ask me what an Asperger syndrome is, it's within the spectrum of autism, and it's in the milder side of autism. And what it does to a person, most people with Asperger syndrome are very kind, that's one thing, and very honest. Their integrity is very intact. And I think the time has done. Okay. Okay, so we can accommodate. I don't know about Khalil. Can you talk to him?
Khalil. Hello, Khalil. Hello, Khalil. I think he's out of reach.
I don't know. Khalil, you can just unmute. Maybe you are talking right now, but we can't hear you because you are muted. I'll ask you to, let me see. I'll ask him to unmute. Ask to unmute. Okay. Maybe now I requested him to unmute.
Okay. So now we can go for part 3 if you want.
Yeah, sure. Okay, part 3. Dave is coming. Dave is coming.
Okay, Dave is coming.
Yeah, okay. Oh, there he is. The big boss. Yeah, where is he? Okay, Dave, yeah, he's there. The big boss. Okay, hello, boss. How are you doing?
Hello, boss. Yeah, who is that boss? Yeah, hi, Rita, madam boss. How are you?
Okay. So Bimal and myself, we kind of like exchange questions between us, and we are kind of enjoying so far. But Khalil is kind of strange. It's like bizarre. He doesn't talk, and now he disappears. And Bimal also disappears. Where is Bimal? Oh.
Yeah, I'm here, ma'am.
You're okay. Okay, yeah, you are there. All right, so yeah, you can continue, and then Dave will get his chance to speak after me.
Okay, definitely.
Or so, I'll give you part 3 questions also.
Okay, for part 3 question, I have question related to helping other people in the community. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, sure.
So the question is, so what are the some?
I just want to say something. I mean, if I disappear in between, with due respect to you, and I mean, there is someone ill who is one of my friends, so maybe I can disappear in between. I'm so sorry if there is a call in between because someone is ill. So I'm so sorry in advance. That's why I didn't join at 10 o'clock. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Okay, no
but
problem.
I'll try to complete, but I'm just letting you know.
Okay, I hope everything will be okay.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
So the question is, so what are the some of the ways people can help others in the community? Which is the most important?
Oh, that's so hard. There are so many important things to do. But if I had to choose, for example, with the pandemic thing right now, people are so scared to go out, and especially those elderly, like I mentioned in my cue card, that older people, they are scared to go out even to buy their groceries or some essential, essential stuff that they should go out to buy. So I think one of the things that I can do is to offer them to drive them somewhere, let's say for their doctor's appointment, and then pick up some groceries for them. So yeah.
So why do you think some people like to help other people?
Well, for some people, they feel that it's their moral obligation, because if they have the ability to help, they feel like, yeah, I need to help because that's my obligation. But for some people, they're just very kind and they're very sympathetic. That's why they want to help their neighbors. They're even within the family. They want to help a husband and a wife and children. So kindness and also feeling that it's your duty as a human being.
Okay, good answer. So some people say that people help others in the community more now than they did in past. Do you agree or disagree?
I don't really think that the time has got something to do with how people are more helpful now than the past. Uh, because, let's say, for example, 3 decades ago, people, I remember when I was small, people were very helpful back then. They would always, like, I grew up in a very close knit community that all people in the street knew each other. So they would help, like even for food, they would bring food to your or pass the food or soup over your window, something like that. Because maybe someone is ill in the family and they want to help or they wanted to help. And today it's the same thing, although it's just like more on technology. You help others by, let's say, oh, okay, I'll call the doctor for you, something like that. They don't really go over to your house and say, okay, I'll help you, but they can use technology to help each other.
To
So
help
I think
others,
that's the
yeah.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So we are done with part 3.
Okay. So yeah, you are done with me now, so I can also give you part 3 questions. Do you want?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I'll just continue with, no, I don't want to continue with the cue card because that was last night that I gave you, so I'll find something else for you. Okay. All right, so
Can I? Sorry.
yes.
Okay, Deb, you can.
No, I do have some questions, and I was just helping Rita. If she can't find, I do have some questions. I can forward these to you if you want.
Or do you mean you want to give Bimal part 3 questions?
Whatever suits you. You know, I do have some questions,
Yeah.
and if you want to take,
Yeah,
if
sure.
you want me, I can forward these to you, or I can give to. I mean, so this is part 3, right?
Yes, part 3. You can give the questions to Bimal if you like.
Straight away, right?
Yeah, part 3 questions.
Okay. So first question is Bimal. I mean, this is for you. Even I lost it. Hang on for a second. Please don't mind.
Okay.
Hang on. Where is it? Yeah. So it's Q card, right?
It's part 3 now, Dave.
All right, madam. Sorry about that. I totally messed up because these questions are in part. Which one is it?
Cue
Yeah.
card? You
So
mean cue card?
yeah, part 3. Do young people get bored more easily than old people?
Yeah, I think the older generation these days get more bored because all the family members are busy in their own stuff. They are busy on the social media side, chatting with their friends as well as their colleagues, and they're busy watching different kinds of movies. So they don't have time to talk with the elderly people. So I think elderly people get more bored than the younger one. But talking about the younger people, I think they don't feel bored because I think because of the advancement in technology, and they are busy on the social media platform, talking with their friends as well as chatting on the Facebook, and also they like to enjoy watching different kinds of movie as well as educational videos in the internet. So I think young people find they don't feel bored like elderly people.
Yeah, and first of all, I would like to say sorry. I interrupted in between. I was just mean to say, giving the questions to Rita madam, but I'm really sorry. It's looked like as an interruption, but I didn't mean it. I'm so
No,
sorry.
no, 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 no. It's not
No,
an
no, no, no.
interruption, Dave. No, I
I
need
thought,
I need a break too. So that's good
yeah,
that you
I thought
stepped
you
in.
were short on questions. That's why I interrupted because I do have some questions. That's what I mean. But that's fine if you are not offended about it.
No,
But
not at all. Why are you saying that? You are
all
the
right.
best guy.
I thank you. So, why do people feel under pressure?
Well, I think because of the work they are doing, sometimes they have to finish their work in time. So let's just talk the example of project work. So yeah, if they have the time constraint or time frame for to finish those project work in time, I think they feel more pressure in that condition. As well as if they are working in the team, if certain team members don't work properly and all the things goes to the team member or team leader. So I think at that condition also team leader feel more um, pressure on this work.
All right, thank you. And why do people feel that they have less time nowadays, even though they still have the same 24 hours?
Well, I think because of the busy schedule of the people, I think they have more work on their work. They have to work 10 to 5 in their office. I think because of the type of work they have, they are gaining in office, and because of the hectic schedule as well as different people are busy with office work. I think they had to finish those work in time, in properly managed way. I think that is also the one thing. Also, some people pretend to be more busy these days. They think that telling other people that I'm more busy than, and they may feel that yeah, it's good to say that I'm busy. Also, I think some people are really busy with their business as well as with their family members, because they have to give time with their family members also, and sometimes
Right,
they are busy with traveling.
right, thank you. And why do some people think that spending free time doing leisure activities is waste of time?
Yeah, I, I think because people like to enjoy in the leisure activities. In other they are busy on their work. I think they have more time in their off day as well as on the leisure day. I think they separate all those travel types of activities and food related activities for the weekend, because they think that weekend are for the whole day and they can do everything in the whole day because they have one day left to work or to go anywhere else.
Right. And do you think when someone is doing leisure activities, they are wasting time?
No, I don't think they are wasting time. They are utilized. I believe that they are utilizing the time instead of sitting home alone and doing nothing is better than doing certain kind of thing that you are more interested in. Also, if you do certain work in the leisure activities, that can be your passion, and sometimes that may work for your future career also. And I also believe that doing the extra activities helps in the personal as well as professional development.
Right. And thank you so much. This is the end of your test. Do you want me to critical analysis
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
performance, or do you want me to
definitely.
appreciate you?
Yeah, definitely. I think you can comment me if I'm doing mistake, and you have to comment.
It's not a mistake, my friend. It is something you can improve. I mean,
Improve.
I won't say it is mistake, but it is something you can improve on.
Okay.
When native speaker speak, so what happened? Their intonation changes. I mean, their voice vary. let's say it goes down whenever they are sad. When they get excited, their energy level rises.
Rises, yeah.
So it's all about, a curve, up and down curve.
Okay.
But whenever you talk, it's monotonous. You are going with same rhythm, same pace. So I think you should go up and down, whenever you are excited. Oh, that's very good question. And whenever you are sad, then you will say, unfortunately, I have to say, uh, I have a bad news for you. So
Okay.
this is how you vary your energy, and this is native speakers do that, and I think you should do it. I mean, rather than being monotonous, you should vary your energy of your voice.
Okay, definitely.
Yes, thank you so
Yeah.
much. That's the
Oh,
only feedback
yeah.
I can give you.
Thanks for your comment. I'll try my best to vary my tone.
Nice, thank you, sir.
Okay, okay.
Over to you now, Rita, madam. I think she's not here, right?
I think yes, it's not yes, it's good.
Right. So, will you mind asking questions to me, please? Then.
Yeah, no, definitely. I love.
Oh, Paksirat is
Yes.
over here.
Yes,
Another lady. Hi, Paksirat. Can you hear us, please? Paksirat, can you hear us, please? All right. Okay. Bimal, I think she's away as well. So you can ask questions to me, please.
Okay. So we'll start from part 3. Is it okay for you?
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever you will say. Sir.
Okay. Mm, so benefit of international travel. Okay. So what do you think people can learn from traveling to other countries? Why?
Well, I'll give you my opinion, and well, when I have been to different countries, to be honest, Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales, and there are so few countries I have been to. And what international travel has helped me out is my, the way of thinking. Earlier, my thoughts were very conservative, and I was thinking like, whatever the place where I am living in, that's the best place. The culture I am following, that's the best culture. But whenever I travel to different countries, I come to know there are different way of thinking, and you should respect every thinking. Every way of thinking, you should respect each and every culture, because every culture has some good things and bad things. And this is what I learned from when I was traveling to different countries. And the other one was, it's all about my confidence, because when I interacted with the people from different culture, my confidence, I built a lots of confidence in my personality. I mean, that was the another positive thing.
Okay. So can travel make a positive difference to the economy of a country, and how?
Well, it is. I mean, let me be honest with you. Now, Indian government is helping, all these international tourists who are coming to India, and they are working actively in this area, because they know international tourists bring, the foreign currency, and whenever tourists are coming to your country, they are bringing foreign reserves, and every country need foreign reserve. And if I look at numbers, after China, India do have a massive number of foreign reserve, which is very good for any country.
Okay. So do you think a society can benefit if its members have experience of traveling to other countries? In what ways?
Well, yeah, whenever you travel to other countries, you bring new technology, you bring new ideas, and you bring new ways of doing same, the things. So, and this is how you learn, and this is how you develop your skills. So, traveling to other countries is very important in my opinion.
Okay. Some people say that daily journeys like these will not be so common in future. Do you agree or disagree, and why?
Well, look at the situation of pandemic. I mean, if you look at the number of tourists which traveled to other countries in the pandemic, I mean, there was a massive downfall, right? And if this corona crisis will continue for coming years, I think the international tourism will be heavily affected.
So why do people need to travel every day?
Well, they travel for different reasons. Some of the young children, they travel for their school every day, and young professionals, they travel to work, and even domestic wives, they travel to buy stuff for their household task, and this is why people travel to different places.
Okay. Okay. What problems can people have when they are on the daily journey? For example, to work or school. Why this is?
Well, tourist, how do you call it? Transportation is the main problem, and especially in the developing countries like India, what is happening? The public transport is overpopulated. Let me tell you in that way, and especially in the morning and evening, whenever you are going to work or you are coming from work, there is massive traffic. And there are not number of buses where you can travel comfortably. So this is one challenge.
Okay. So we are done with part 3. So
Okay, guys, we have 5 minutes left, and if you can divide that 5 minutes between Umar and Ibrahim.
yeah.
Sure.
So, yeah, one can maybe, hello, Umar. You can unmute yourself.
Hello everyone.
Umar, yeah,
Hello
hi.
everyone. Nice to meet all of you.
Yeah, welcome to the group. Ibrahim, can you be the examiner for Umar, and then after that Umar can be the examiner for you. But you have only
Yes,
2
of course.
minutes and a half between, I mean, for each of you. 2 minutes.
Okay, so we have just 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes for you, 2 minutes for Omar.
Okay, so in these 2 minutes, I will just ask 2 questions.
Okay, all right. Umar, are you ready? Questions from Ibrahim.
Okay, yeah, so Umar, can I ask? Okay. So my first question is: Do people in your country ever wear jewelry such as rings or necklace?
Omar, answer.
Yeah, in my country, we have a lot of places where yeah, I'm ready for the answer. In my country, there's a lot of places for the jewelry where people go and buy different things according to their choice. Especially people buy jewelry on the occasion of even there is marriage parties or when someone want gift to their life partner. So mostly on these occasions, people used to buy jewelry. Okay, so what kind of jewelry do you like? Well, mostly if I talk about myself, I would like to give like earrings and the ring finger. I would like to dedicate to my life partner because I have interest in these 2 things. Okay, so I think that's
Okay.
for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Ibrahim. Omar, do you have questions for Ibrahim?
Well, for the first time I'm here, so I don't have any paper which I ask a question from him, but I would like what are your hobbies, Ibrahim? Can you tell me about your hobbies? Okay, my hobbies are social work. Social work means I go to meet some older people. I want to take care of the older people in my free time. I also like to take care of the children in my neighborhood, and do something good for the society. So these are especially my the hobby that I do in my leisure time. Besides this, I love listening music, especially the Spanish romantic Spanish guitar music.
Okay.
Okay, my second question is, what do you think when you listen our future? What do you think?
Yeah, future. When I listen
Ibrahim?
about future, yeah,
What do you think when you listen our future?
I started thinking when I listen this word because nobody know about the future, and this is the very important question, and everyone should start thinking, and we should remember our future. We should think about our future, and if we think about our future, and if we look our surrounding, if we look to the people in our surrounding that are older and that have great experience from us, so it shows you the future. If you see older people in your environment, so that is your future. That may be, some people may be good, some people may be bad, some people may be healthy, some people may be patient. So you can see that people, and you can think that you can also you can see, you can become careful more in your life.
Okay, like you, yeah, your answer is also authentic. Your answer is authentic, but like when the future listen to our future, so they plan about the future and they think about their future goals, like what they will be there after 10 years. So usually this, but your answer was also authentic.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we still have 1 minute left. I'm going to ask one more question for Ibrahim. Okay?
Okay.
Ibrahim,
Yes, please.
what is a popular pet in your country?
Oh, so
Dog, cat, or snake?
yeah,
Or
there are few. There are a lot of pets which are popular in our country because we have a big country of 207 million population. But especially, I would mention here the parrot. So people like parrot, and they keep it at home.
okay, good. All right, that's about it. Okay, that's good. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Thank you, YouTube. Bye.